last couple days off then?
It's great. I think we all needed it. All of us, right? Like, get our sleep in a little bit, and spend time with the family. So it was great.
One of the things we talked about a lot during training camp and the early first portion of the season was pace. And one of the things you mentioned was like playing slow,
Yeah.
medium, fast. I think you like equated it to traffic plays.
Yeah.
How do you think that process has gone about
Really
knowing
good.
when to play at certain speeds?
Really good. I think we have guards that your kind of ball handlers understand that. So Ty, DG, and Don, they kind of know the difference when we need to go, when kind of medium speed, and then like today we worked on just end of game execution, which is just like half court, they're in and it helps having smart ball handlers.
On the guys that were injured last game coming into
Yeah.
forward, other than stuff, how have they been doing?
So Sam full practice today, Isaac full practice. Who else?
Dean,
Dean still, he did not practice today, but I just talked to him, progressing nicely. Anybody else? Karras did not practice today, so still trying to get back.
Where's Max at in his rehab process?
Max progressing, but still a ways away.
so we talk a lot about what Donovan has done on and off the ball this year. Where has he impressed you most when it comes to his on-court leadership?
I think a little bit, probably he's kind of the Evan whisperer and the coach whisperer, like he helps me. Right, we ran something today in the game, and they were doing something particular on defense, and he said, "Why don't we try this?" And I hadn't thought about it, so he's just like a step ahead, and he helps me. I know he helps, Evan. Evan's still a young, developing player, and it's important when your leader. He's not just thinking about himself. He's thinking about how can I help this team? How can I help my teammate? How can I help my head coach?
You guys saw these guys, obviously first game of the season.
Yeah.
RJ was one part of that.
Yeah.
Just kind of scout on him right now and how he's playing.
Much improved, and Scotty Barnes is back. So now this game becomes a much harder. It becomes a harder game with RJ. RJ's handling a lot, super high usage, playing great, and he's a big guard too, right? Like he's not small. He's playing great basketball. So, and of course with them, it's the offensive rebounding piece. You got to keep them off. So, be a good challenge for us.
One of the things that we've seen this year is when not all the members of the court were on the court. It's been Donovan and Evan together.
Yeah.
What do you like about them? I know you just mentioned him as like
Yeah.
a whisper, but what about their games do you think they mesh well?
Yeah, they have a synergy, and like I said, it's a little bit, Don kind of know where to put the chess pieces when we do have that lineup out there together. So I think that's a big help. And with Evan, he's not just a strict roller, so he can pop sometimes. So that gives Don more space to drive it. So it's been I think it's been our best net rating duo, like off the charts. So we'll continue to play those two together a lot.
Kind of a follow up on my question for you tonight.
Yeah.
You said that a lot of people or a lot of teams copycat what the Celtics do.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good thing that a lot of teams play as similarly as they do these days? Because it feels like you have the same strategies, but maybe the personnel isn't the same, but they still play very similar.
Yeah, I mean, I do think you have to be careful of copying how, hey, the best team does this, we're going to do this. Like, it doesn't work that way. I think what good coaches do is they look at their personnel and kind of find what their strengths are. And your strengths might be paint and rim. Your strengths might be, Golden State's great with the off-ball screening stuff. Like, they're great at it. All of a sudden, if you try to copy that and it doesn't fit your personnel, you can get in trouble. So it's really identifying what you're good at and formulating your strategy around that, but on both sides of the ball.
Right.
And I have gone down that path where even defensively, you try to, oh man, I want to be aggressive, turn the other team over defense, and it doesn't fit your personnel, and that can cause some real problems for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks everybody.